my name is Rachel and I'm here today to talk about my favourite Christmas movies. This is not a book related video, but I just wanted to talk about some of my favourite Christmas movies. So it is day 16 of Vlogmas and I fly home tomorrow, and one of the most exciting things about going home is that I know I'm just going to watch so many Christmas films while I'm home, and it's exciting. So I wanted to make a video today just talking about some of my favourites, just to get me in the spirit to watch them. I'm going to start with classic movies because I've actually already watched one Christmas movie that's a classic one. So I'm going to start with that one. And that one is It's a Wonderful Life. Obviously, It's a Wonderful Life is the most magical Christmas movie and I adore it. It is about this man called George Bailey. It's a bit like A Christmas Carol with Scrooge. A Christmas angel comes and takes him to different parts of his life and takes him into the future if he'd never been born and shows him what the world would have been like and all that sort of stuff. And it's just so lovely. I think I enjoy the most is definitely George Bailey when he's just he's just really enigmatic. My favourite Christmas film, one of my favourite films of all time, one of the best films ever to exist, and it is Gone with the Wind, which is the epic story of Scarlett O'Hara, who is just my life, my bae. I love Scarlett O'Hara so much, and I love this film so much. I sometimes watch it on Christmas Day because my dad always works on Christmas Day, and so usually we get up really early with him and open presents, and then me and my mum go back to bed for a bit, and then we get up maybe around 9 and then usually put Gone with the Wind on because my dad isn't there. However, this year he's not working on Christmas Day, so I don't know if we'll still be watching Gone with the Wind. I'm kind of hoping so, but then at the same time I don't think my dad likes that movie, so maybe we'll have to change, which if we don't watch it, I'm definitely going to be watching it on Christmas Eve or Boxing Day or something, because that film has got to be in my Christmas life. So the next lot of films I have are Christmas movies that are traditionally for children, but also not just for children because everybody loves Christmas movies. The first one I'm going to say is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which I only literally just thought of. It was not on my list originally, but I've been rereading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I've nearly finished now, and when I was reading the Yule Ball, it was making me feel so Christmassy, and I forgot how all the Harry Potters are so Christmassy because they always have a really good Christmas section in them. So I'm going to be rewatching Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire this Christmas because I'm about 150 pages off the end of it, so I'll definitely be finishing it before I go home. So I'm going to be rewatching that when I get home. So that's the first one. The second one is Arthur Christmas. Arthur Christmas I watched for the first time last year, I think, and loved. It's fantastic. It's about the Christmas family, and Arthur Christmas is one of the sons of Father Christmas, and basically the job of Father Christmas goes down through their family. So obviously there's a grandfather in the family who used to be Father Christmas, then they have the dad who is currently Father Christmas, and then there is the older son who is going to be Father Christmas, and then there's Arthur Christmas, the younger brother. And the best thing about this movie is that they have there's so many elves in this movie, and they're like the CIA, and it shows you how Santa manages to get the presents to every house in one night, and it's these CIA elves doing all Mission Impossible stuff, lowering on string and taking glass off the houses to get in, and it's just, it's so funny. I'm so excited to rewatch it. It's the best film. Elf, everybody's seen Elf. It's about a man who grows up with the elves in the North Pole, and then he finds out that he's not actually one of the elves, and he goes to try and find his real father, and it's so funny. When I say it's like a children's and an adult's, it's because I feel like it's really funny for kids, but it has some fantastic stuff in, and most adults also enjoy Elf. So yeah, that one I'll definitely rewatch. That's one that everyone in my family likes as well, so everybody ends up watching that at Christmas. And the other one is Gremlins. Gremlins is, I think it was made in the 80s, and it's just one of the best films in existence. So it is about this boy who his father for Christmas gets him No, he doesn't get him a gremlin. I don't know what they're cold, but he gets him this little creature called Gizmo, who is the cutest thing in all the world. I fucking love Gizmo. And basically he gets told, look, you can't get the creature wet, you can't feed him after midnight, and something else. There's another rule. I'm pretty sure there's 3 rules. And he gives him these rules and then says, enjoy Gizmo. And Gizmo is to be enjoyed. Gizmo is the cutest thing in all of the world. And I love him. And if I had a Gizmo, I would be so happy. My life would be complete. When you break any of these rules, the Gremlins come. And basically, these Gremlins are like just the best things ever. They're like little rock and roll gremlins. They listen to heavy metal, they smoke, they drink alcohol, they ride motorbikes, and they're just so funny. That movie is amazing. I mean, I guess it's kind of a horror, but not. It would be a horror for kids. But yeah, Gremlins is good. And then I have just 3 more films. So the first 2 are like the girly chick flicky kind of movies you watch at Christmas. And the first one of those is The Holiday. The Holiday is about 2 women who swap homes for Christmas. One of them lives in America and one of them lives in England. The one in England is Kate Winslet and the one in America is Cameron Diaz. And when they swap because they are not happy. One of them's just had a breakup and one of them has been in love with someone and just knows they're never going to get with them. And so they decide to swap for Christmas and get out of their shitty situations and find fantastic situations in their new homes. And yes, it's just all about that, and it's just a really, really cool movie, and I love it. The next one is The Family Stone. I feel like this is recent, but it's not. For the last like 4 or 5 years, I feel like I've watched this film every year, and I didn't realise that it was becoming a tradition and a film that I always watched at Christmas. But I think I realised last year that it was, and it's basically about, so Sarah Jessica Parker has just got with this guy. I think they've just got engaged, and they decide to go to his family for Christmas, and he has a huge family, and they don't like her. And it's basically about her trying to get them to like her, but they don't like her. They're kind of knobheads about it, and yeah, it's a really good movie. It has so many stars in it. Like, every single person who comes in, you're like, oh, that's from that movie, he's from that movie, she's from that movie. It's just like everybody is a famous celebrity in that film. The last film I have to mention is quite controversial because a lot of people say it's not a Christmas movie and a lot of people say it is. I remember I always said it was a Christmas movie at university, and I had a lot of friends who said that it wasn't and refused to watch it at Christmas, but it completely is. And it is Die Hard. So I feel like everyone's seen Die Hard. Die Hard is about, like, Bruce Willis is in it, and he's got to fight this group of German terrorists that have taken over this, like, works Christmas party thing because they have some money or something. And it's just amazing. It's one of the best films. And I don't understand why people say it's not a Christmas movie, because why would you not take Christmas as an excuse to always rewatch Die Hard? Because Die Hard's fucking amazing. So, yes. Very excited for the Die Hard rewatch. Yes, they are all my favourite Christmas movies and the Christmas movies that I always try to watch at Christmas. They are all fantastic and I would highly recommend. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 17 of Vlogmas. Bye!